and performance, and in this case, personality, and we've got it all from Vitamix. And this is our today's special value. To say this has been popular since launch doesn't begin to tell the story. Let's tell you that since we launched this great item, over 7,000 have already been ordered, and in this show alone, 650 are already gone as well. Lots of you are shopping and realizing with it being free shipping and handling day, you want to get all the items that have been on your wish list, and this can be a gift really for the whole family. This is the Vitamix 7500 model. This is the lowest price we've ever offered on the 7500 Vitamix model. It is also the best price you're going to find available. This is also pretty amazing because we're going to give you the two low profile tampers. This is the one that fits underneath your kitchen cabinet, so you can leave this out on the countertop all of the time. You do get the variable speed here, which is so important for many of the different recipes you'll be doing. And speaking of recipes, 170 recipes are included between these two books. And you'll notice that there's an extra container here. What's that? That's the dry container. Would you like to grind your own coffee beans or grind your own flour? You can do all that. That's what's amazing about this, because it's all included in today's special value. I also have a rainbow of colors. That's where the personality part of this equation comes in, right? Now, this black has been popular all day long. 6,400 that I can ship out, and there's no advanced order in that black. From there, we're going to move into red. I have 3,000 no advanced order on this red. Then I've got it for you in slate. Slate's been very popular, 3,000 available to go around with no advanced order. Here it is in the white, only 1,400, no advanced order, but then we get into new and exclusive. Pistachio, I have 380 that can ship right now. If you want that and you want it now, now is the time to do it, because if you're ordering this with a credit card today, this will arrive before Thanksgiving, provided we're shipping it now. If we go to advanced orders, those advanced orders will not arrive before Thanksgiving. But right now, I've got 380 pistachios that will. Get it now with your credit card. Then I've got it here in the new and exclusive color of Periwinkle, 950 that can ship right now. This color is Lemon Cream exclusive, 1,500 available. Then I've got it for you in Very Berry, 800 available here, and then Cobalt Blue. 900 to go around. Here's your value story. Go to retail to build this identical offer. You're going to pay almost $690. You're 4 pennies shy of it. We're going to save you $300.02. And then with the free shipping and handling, how do you feel about saving $321? Because we're a penny away from $321 savings delivered to your door in the color of your choice, and we can do it if it's an immediate ship with a credit card order, and it will, hear me, will arrive before Thanksgiving. If you use your Q card today, we have 9-month special financing. Now, what we're going to do is approve the full purchase price of your today's special value of $389.94, and then we're going to split it up over 9 months. Do two things for me. Make easier your monthly minimum payments on time, pay off the entire amount in the 9-month period, and you're charged 0 interest. That's same as cash. This is a big, big day, and this is an important machine made by a company that makes one thing. They make the Vitamix. They're amazing. You know who else is amazing? Jan Muller is amazing. How many years have you been our Vitamix guy?
10. We're
10
almost climbing on to 1 million Vitamixes sold in 10 years.
And every one of those with you at the helm. Thank you, my friend. Good to have you back.
Good to be here.
What? For so many people, and we need to just dispel one very important myth right off the top.
Okay.
This is not an ordinary blender.
That's true.
Because if you tried to take your home blender right now and put through what we're about to demonstrate, you'd burn it out, ruin it, and you'd throw it on the curb on trash day.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Because this is not your blender.
No.
This is the Vitamix.
Right. So, the Vitamix was invented in 1937. That was 82 years ago. That's how long they've been building it, right? And ever since I've been demonstrating it, I've owned one since 1990.
Yep.
I think it's the most extraordinary kitchen appliance ever invented. And it's more than that, because this is the 7500 model
the Mac
of the Vitamix machine. Now, why is it different? First of all, it's our most popular model, the 7500. Second, it is the most powerful motor that we put in a machine for household use. 12 amp, 2.2 peak horsepower motor, commercial grade. That's what's in this. You also get 2 containers. You're going to get the wet ingredient container, 64 ounce under the cabinet container, so it still fits under your cabinet. But we're also including the dry grain container that lets you grind any grain, seed, or bean into flour and use that to make bread or pancakes or waffles or whatever else you like. So I'll be showing you both of these today. So between these two containers, you can do the work of 16 different appliances. And we're going to show you most of these today, okay? So check it out. First of all, it's a hot soup. It makes hot soup in just 6 minutes. Then it's a whole food juicer, then an ice cream maker. And then after that, it's a peanut butter maker for homemade nut butters, then an ice crusher and a margarita maker, a food processor for dips and spreads, a chopper for chopping and dicing, cheese grater for freshly grated cheese, stick blender for making baby food, hand mixer for whipped cream and batters, blenders for milkshakes, a fondue maker in just 6 minutes, a meat grinder for burgers, whether you want to use the meat or if you want to do it with vegetables, grain mill to grind your wheat into flour, a dough kneader to knead the bread dough, and a coffee, herb, and spice mill. That makes this the Vitamix complete food prep system.
Well, Jan, I can tell you now, when we started the show, we were at 650 order. We're now at 750 ordered in this show. Lots and lots of you are looking at this, and we've got a nice long presentation for you to learn about the machine and think about how you're going to incorporate it into your lifestyle. And we're going to help you with our demonstrations today. What we're also going to do is talk a little bit about Thanksgiving, because if you order with a credit card today, this arrives in time for Thanksgiving. So if you wanted to puree your butternut squash soup, you'd be able to do it in here and leave it running to where it was ready to serve hot.
Exactly, in 6 minutes. So a lot of people ask I have two sisters. One of them asked me, and when I saw them in LA, they've been watching me for 10 years. I don't understand how it makes hot foods and cold foods. How do you freeze and how do you make it hot? And are those machines in the back where you make the soup, are they special?
Yeah, so good question.
Okay, good. So first of all, it's speed and the engineering of the Vitamix. If you put something cold like ice cubes or frozen fruit into the machine, in 30 seconds, it'll freeze everything solid, like a frozen dessert or ice cream. If you take liquid and vegetables and you put it into the machine and run it for 6 minutes, it turns it steaming hot to 180 degrees. You can't do that in an ordinary blender. As a matter of fact, they'll tell you in the directions, don't run them for longer than 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. In our direction, it says run them for 6 minutes. So I'm going to make a sweet potato soup. It's leftover sweet potato.
Love.
Some vegetable stock and some 2% plain yogurt. That's it.
Nice.
Okay, we'll see how it tastes.
And it all comes together, and that's going to be, after just a few minutes, piping hot and ready to serve. If you roast up your butternut squash and you throw it in here with your other ingredients, you could be maybe making your butternut squash soup for Thanksgiving. You could make dips. You could make nut butters. You could make, oh my word, the list goes on and on. Never mind now that 7,300 have already been ordered for the day. 800 in this show. Everybody's grabbing the color they want, which we'll go through it again in a moment. Where do you want to go next?
Okay, a couple of things also if you're watching. You always want to know, where do you get the recipes? There's 170 recipes in the 2 recipe books. And all of the recipes I'm doing today for the entire 24 hours is on QVC.com under this item number. It says recipes for the 7500 machine. And I've got 13 brand new holiday recipes in there for holiday soups, cocktails, dips, and you'll see those today.
Nice.
All right, let's start.
All right.
That is nice, isn't it?
It's very good.
Let's start out with this. This is about 3 pounds of solid food. It's 12 different fruits and vegetables, but this is why people buy the Vitamix.
Oh, yeah.
They want to make the best smoothie in the world. Watch what happens when I turn it on. Like a giant hand, it reaches up, it pulls everything down into the bottom of the bowl. That is the power of the motor and the turning of the blade and the specially designed container. If you want to add something, you don't have to turn the machine off. If you want to add raw oats for protein, put them in. You'll never know they're in there, but you'll get the benefit out of the nutrition.
Sure.
If you want to sweeten it up, put in the raisins, Mother Nature's sweetener. If you forgot something or you want to sneak it in, celery and carrots, just drop it in. A little bit more ice, just to chill it down. Let that run for 2 minutes and you're ready to eat. So what makes this so different from all the wannabe pretender blenders that claim to do what the Vitamix does? I'm going to show you. At home, turn the machine off first, then take off the lid. Here in the demonstration, I want you to be able to see what's going on. It's called the Vitamix Vortex. You see how it's pulling the food down systematically? That's that commercial grade 12 amp 2.2 peak horsepower motor, turning that stainless steel hardened aircraft blade 22,000 revolutions per minute, and the specially designed container designed to pull everything down over and over again, so it makes the smoothest smoothie in the fastest amount of time.
Right.
Okay? It just doesn't do that. It does more.
It's a tremendous amount of food on and load on those blades that the Vitamix just growls its way through.
So if you remember, I said to make soup, you put in your ingredients, let it run for 6 minutes. It's designed to be able to run for 6 minutes. All day long you can make soup like they do in the restaurants. If you put something in here that's cold, frozen fruit or ice, in 30 seconds it'll make ice cream. So in here I've got some coconut water, I've got mint, some ginger, some pumpkin pie spice, cloves and things like that. And then I'm going to add frozen fruit, frozen Bing cherries, frozen blueberries, frozen strawberries. This is called a berry sorbet with fall spices. Put on my lid. Your machine comes with a tamper. When you put the tamper down there with the lid on, it will not touch the blade, but it lets you process the food while it's running. The Vitamix fears nothing. This is a very good way to work out your frustrations. So I'm listening for that growl. You hear that growl? I pronounce it done.
And you have made this before. I love this sorbet.
This is so good. Frozen solid.
It's loaded with antioxidants.
Yes. So just imagine being able to make homemade berry sorbet for your family this holiday season and then all year long.
There it is.
How good is that?
Jan Muller, this is so good.
It's so good.
It's like autumn in a bowl is what it is.
Right.
Because I taste the spices. Do I taste cinnamon?
You do. So exactly what's in there is ginger root, mint, cloves, allspice, nutmeg, cinnamon, vanilla, a little bit of sugar instead of a whole bunch of sugar. No dairy. So you can make it however you like.
For you, sir.
Yeah.
Could I put cranberries in that?
Of course.
Because that would make it a little more Thanksgiving, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
That would be amazing. And then maybe serve this afterwards as a palate cleanser after dinner before dessert.
Well, along with a cranberry margarita.
And right, and the kids would probably just eat this as dessert.
Oh, absolutely.
And when I say the kids, I mean me. Okay.
Okay. 2 minutes ago, we started with 3 pounds of solid food. 2 minutes later, we have Vitamix Smoothie. So let's see what comes out. I put in 12 fruits and vegetables: raw cabbage, carrot, celery, beet, lemon, banana, apple, orange, grapes, pineapple, oats, raisins, and ice. Liquid, flowing health, nothing in the bottom of the bowl. No lemon rind wrapped around the blade. No celery, leaves, stalks, or strings. Completely, totally liquefied. Now, you could do this same drink in a high-speed centrifugal juicer, and we did. And this is what we throw away. The skin, seeds, pith, and pulp of every fruit and vegetable actually contains more nutritional value than the juice alone. It has more nutrition in here than in the juice alone of that fruit and vegetable. So why throw it away? With the Vitamix, you never throw anything away. You drink the entire fruit or vegetable.
So as we pour out what Jan likes to call liquid flowing health, we're going to remind you that we have now taken orders of over 1,000 today's special values in this show.
Wow.
For the day now, that brings us to 7,500. Let me get a little taste here. Jan, first of all, the flavor is amazing, and I knew that it would be. But the texture is what's so amazing here, too.
That's what I wanted to ask you.
It's velvety and smooth, and there are no lumps, no bumps, no strings, no nothing.
Exactly.
This is nothing but what you put inside.
Yes. But that's also why 100,000 restaurants throughout the world buy Vitamix machines to make their smoothies and their coffee drinks.
Right.
If you go to Dairy Queen, they use the Vitamix. If you go to Tropical Smoothie Cafe, the Vitamix. Orange Julius, Smoothie King, the Vitamix. The world's largest coffee shop chain that has 30,000 stores uses the Vitamix. The Outback Steakhouse restaurant uses the Vitamix. In fact, we actually took the technology from the commercial machines that we made for the world's largest coffee shop chain, and we put it into the 7500 model. This is our quiet machine, 12 amp, 2.2 peak horsepower motor, the most powerful motor that we put in any of our Vitamix machines.
So the most powerful, best price available.
Yep.
And only available today at that price. What you should also remember, too, is that you've got this fantastic free shipping. You've got 6 easy payments. You've got a rainbow of colors to choose from. Some, though, are getting limited now. And we can ship everything with a credit card order immediately right now. But look at that, folks. There's not a heater in this Vitamix. No. But that's steaming as if it had been on the stove.
180 degrees. Now, do you remember how it does that?
Friction.
Friction. But how long do you let it run?
Was it 6 minutes?
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
And it tells you in the instructions, Run it for 6 minutes.
This
It's
is your
okay.
sweet potato soup?
This is the sweet potato
And
soup.
the only